did he motherfucker? Yo, what the fuck is going on? It is another episode of Ready to React. Yeah, just trying to bring y'all some energy. How y'all like the energy? Wake the fuck up then, nigga. Yeah. Yeah. Did he do it? Obviously. What we talking about? The fuck are we talking about? Fuck. Yeah, man. Oh. Shout out my boy Josh. That nigga he just sent me that the law enforcement officials confiscated narcotics and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lube from Diddy's home in Miami and LA during the fucking raid. These niggas got over 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. I know you a motherfucking lie. I know you is a lie. Matter of fact, wait a minute. Where is yeah, we getting on the immigrants in a little bit. Getting on them immigrants in a little bit. Let's see. Stick. What's happening? Y'all tune in, drop, like, share, subscribe, all of that. Good jazz, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Y'all are now rocking with Ready to React. That boy, y'all got Diddy looking. Nah, y'all ain't got Diddy doing a motherfucking thing. Diddy got his goddamn self doing that shit. Fuck is we talking about? Deep is we talking about? I ain't rolled up yet, boy. This finna be, boy. We finna get on some Diddy-ish. No Diddy. Something. Yeah. Okay, so it's only my Twitch. Yeah, there they go. Bet. Shout out everybody on Twitch, man. Aline. Shout out to my boy Lean over there on Twitch. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, did he do it? Obviously. Hell we talking about. Yes, sir. He did it. He definitely did. He did that. Oh, he did that. Let me go over here and got now on get my page right open. Hold on. All right, so everything is connected. Good. Yes, sir. Yeah. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out all my people on Facebook. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. Shout out everybody on Twitch. Yeah, man. Shout out. Did he do it? Did he fucking do it, bruh? Yes, sir, he did. Did. Damn, well, I ain't saying damn nothing. Nigga, you did what you did. Fool will ass nigga. The fool will ass nigga did what he did. Hell, we talking about, man. They got all this goddamn lube and shit from his house. Baby oil and some more shit. There you go. Kyle, what's happening, my boy? What happening, my boy? Yeah, man. Day 2 of Diddy. You see what the fuck going on, bruh. See what's going on. They is doing it he doing it to his goddamn self. He is doing it to his goddamn self. Let's see. Somebody got to be live now with Diddy. Hold on. Yeah, let's see. That's my baby right there, too. Oh, the funeral service for Rich Homie Quan. Shout out Rich Homie. I ain't finna be a fake nigga and shout him out like I fuck with him. I didn't. I did choose Thug side, but I ain't hate him, so rest in peace.
Advisors and other close associates acted
Make
as
sure we
Combs'
good.
intermediaries, and their conduct was
Nigga been
facilitated
trying
and
to
assisted by Combs'
mingle
control
with
under
normal
Combs'
people.
vision.
Yeah,
When did
bro.
I tell you?
Yes, sir.
Everybody
That's
that
how I
worked
go.
for him, that witnessed these things, that participated and aided him in doing these things, will also
Full
fall under this
indictment.
racketeering.
Oh,
Yes.
where is the full indictment? Let me listen to
A
my
lot of
baby,
heads are
but
going to roll. A lot of
damn.
people are going to turn.
Oh, we need the full
So number 6,
indictment.
the Combs
Let's see,
Enterprise. From at
Diddy
least in or about
arrested.
2008 through on or about the date
Let's
of the
see,
filing of this indictment,
full
Sean
indictment.
Combs, the defendant, and others known and
Full
unknown
and
were members and associates of a criminal organization.
10 hours, 11 hours. Where the indictment? Indictment. We gotta go to Google. Go to Google. I ain't go to see what the fuck Google got going on. See if we can find this indictment. You hear what I mean? They done got him. They done got him. They done got the boy, man. It's over with. No more parties. He been partying from Biggie to Carisha. Hey, Diddy's boy. If I ain't spell it right, don't. Yeah. There you go. Here you talking about. Let's see. Know that he was arrested. I need the indictment. Let's see. Full indictment. Where's the indictment? Let's see. We read that last. Oh, here we go. We got the indictment. Oh. And this is how many pages? We got 14 pages. All right, so we got a 14-page indictment. Shout out to everybody that is in the chat that is fucking with your boy. It is your dog, Rocket. While we are here, please like, share, subscribe. Don't cost you shit. Just let me know you ain't hating on a nigga, huh? Not stealing Mav Hoffa swag, but hey, man, it don't cost you no motherfucking paper unless you was a motherfucking hater. Real shit. But, yeah, man. This is day 2. Day 2, we going in on Diddy Do It, Obbbbviously. And we have the 14-page Combs indictment. Yes, sir. We are going to go over this. But guess what I'm finna do real quick? Roll it up. Fuck you talking about, nigga? Yes, sir. So, wow. Roll it up. They say Rich Homie Quan, they say Rich Homie, yeah. Say his funeral is going live. We'll see what's going on with Rich Homie real quick. Appreciate everybody goddamn tapping in. Yes, sir. Oh, that's right. I don't want this double. Let's see what the fuck I gotta do. Yeah, y'all can still. Shit, no way it ain't double. Yep. Give me 1 second while we roll it up. And we're gonna get right into that 14-page indictment of the dealer. I be smoking weed. Shout out to everybody in the motherfucking chat, bro. Like, share, subscribe. It don't cost you shit. It don't cost you shit. If you don't like me, hey, I appreciate the hate watch. You hear what I mean? I appreciate the motherfucking hate watch. Who would have thought Rocket Slim, a real media personality, man, that nigga was just rapping 2 years ago, man. That nigga ain't finna take that shit serious. He just in there cause I thought boom. And nigga, show y'all while I was almost salutatory in my class. Fuck it. I know. I know it, baby. It's your week, get your week. What time Rich on McQuan funeral start? Cause maybe I should read the description, ain't it? Loved ones are gathering to say goodbye to the Atlanta rapper Rich on McQuan, a celebration of life. Ceremony on Tuesday. But what time does it start? I would like to know. It doesn't have it in the description. It has no time on when it's gonna start. God damn it. And what? Give me time to get right. Yeah. And bro, we might touch on. You know what? Let me say this while I'm goddamn. I really am just gonna stop talking about politics, bro. Cause niggas dumb. Niggas just dumb, bro. Niggas is dumb, and I don't think nobody should be like hated for whichever way that you choose to vote. And it seemed like with the freeness and expression of everybody want to say what they have to say about who the fuck they want to vote for, that whole warning is disregarded. It's crazy. Crazy. But I digress. I voted. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody on Facebook. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. Shout out to everybody on Twitchy. Yeah, yes sir. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, and sub. Like, share, and a sub. Subscribe. Hope everybody morning started off lovely. Got you some good affirmations in for the day. Set you a daily goal. Well, a lot of y'all don't like setting daily goals. Shit. Y'all know y'all some liars. You lie to yourself, so I wouldn't set that motherfucker either. Fuck it, Fuck it. Side note, if y'all ain't tried these, boy, down the dark berry backwoods, that's him. So, baby, Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe, bruh. If y'all don't know what we getting into, man, we are going to be getting into Diddy's 14-page indictment that has dropped. We're going to be reading that, going over word for word, see what the fuck the diddler has gotten himself into, all right? Right now, I am getting my morning inspiration. You feel me? Ready. So I would suggest everybody else do the same. And when he's twisted up, we gonna start right on the indictment, bro. I appreciate everyone, everybody. Hey, tuning in to Ready to React with your dog, Rocky. Yeah, make sure y'all subscribe. Ready to be accountable. Shout out everybody on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. Make sure y'all subscribe and lock in. Lock in. Yes, sir. I don't know what else we gonna go over today. Goddamn these motherfucking foreigners eating our pets. Oh, y'all thought Donald Trump was just saying shit out his ass, huh? Just wait on it.
How do I breathe without you? Feeling so cold. I'll be waiting right here till the day you're going home. Carry on. Give me all the strength I need to carry on. Ooh. So let the lights guide your way. Yeah. Hold every memory as you go, and everyone you take will always lift your own. Oh, it's been a long day without you, my friend, and I tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I tell you all so soon, yeah. Why'd you have to go? Why'd you have to leave me when I needed you the most? 'Cause I don't really know how to tell you I'm feeling much worse. I know you're in a better place, but it's always going to hurt. Carry on. Give me all the strength I need to carry on. Ooh. It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. How do I breathe without you? Feeling so cold. I'll be waiting right here till the day you're going home. Carry on. Give me all the strength I need to carry on. Ooh. So let the light guide your way.
All right, Rich Homie. We're gonna be coming back to you, Rich Homie. I like that. It's cool. But we are here. Did he fucking do it? Did it fucking do it? All right. What goddamn papers? Man, hold on. It's about time. Goddamn. Fuck you. Let me get on the drink. We coming right back. Get on this 14-page indictment. Bush. What the fuck? My job, sir. I about to say, I know I ain't slow. Not that slow. Huh? I ain't slow enough to ask Facebook for goddamn help. Hell, you talking about AI and Google and all this shit out here. Facebook. Insta's way. I ain't get a kick out of goddamn passing some free time and laughing at some of you dumb niggas. Y'all niggas dumb as hell. Stupid. I walk. You're not good people. They're not sending the best. Not good people. There y'all. I'm right. We're getting into the seal indictment. The seal indictment that Dick gotten himself into. Seal indictment. Come on, seal indictment that Diddy has gotten himself into. That Diddy has gotten himself into. Hey, seal indictment. Seal indictment that has gotten himself into. Hey, has gotten himself into. They seal indict. Let's get it. Yeah, seal. All right, man. That's enough of that. So we getting into this sealed indictment. Go ahead and get your morning started. Y'all know how I'm giving it up. Well, sealed indictment. This is the United States District Court, Southern District of New York. Oh yeah, we going word by word today, man. Shout out to everybody that's in Facebook, that's on YouTube, that is on Twitch, huh? Make sure you stay hydrated. Please drink you some water. I already drunk mine. Now I'm on this good juice with the lemons in it. Yeah, you heard what I mean? Please stay on your water. Exfoliate. Exfoliation. It is necessary. So, y'all, and here we go. United States of America versus Sean, aka Sean Combs. Look at me. See, y'all gonna learn while I'm reading through this that I'm slick dyslexic a little bit. Just a little bit. However, we definitely getting through this. You hear what I mean? So, what's up, everybody on Twitch, man? What's up with shit? Hey, shout out to everybody on Twitch. Shout out to everybody on Facebook and more. All right, here we go. Sean Combs, aka what the hell just happened? Oh, Lord have mercy. My dumb ass up here keep pressing buttons. All right. All right. Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, aka P. Diddy, aka Diddy, aka P. D, aka The Diddler, aka Love, which is the defendant. All right. Count one, we have racketeering conspiracy. Ooh, the grand jury charges. All right, here we go. The overview for count one. For decades, Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, aka P. Diddy, aka Diddy, aka PD, aka Love, aka The Diddler, aka Your Worst Nightmare, aka Lil Epstein, the defendant abused, threatened, and coerced women and others around him to fulfill his sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. To do so, Combs relied on the employees, resources, and influence of the multifaceted business empire that he led and controlled, creating a criminal enterprise whose members and associates engaged in an attempted to engage in, among other crimes, sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice. Wow, wait a minute. That was a way to kick off an indictment. Oh my Jesus. So they're already bringing up sex trafficking, forced labor. Oh, well, I guess that's where Lil Rod come in saying he can get paid from the work that he put in on the Love album and shit like that. So, all right, forced labor. We got you. All right, Sean Combs. Let's go on to number 2. Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, aka P. Diddy, aka Diddy, aka PD, aka Love, aka The Diddler, aka Your Worst Nightmare, aka Sean Epstein. The defendant operated his business headquarters at various times in Manhattan and Los Angeles under a variety of United States based corporate entities, including Bad Boy Entertainment, Combs Enterprise, and Combs Global. Collectively, the Combs business corporate entities and the Combs business included, among other things, record labels, a recording studio, an apparel line, an alcoholic spirit business, a marketing agency, and a television network and media company. Whoa. Did he do it? Obviously. Y'all see the headline. Did he do it? Obviously. All right. Going on to number 3. At all times relevant to the indictment, Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, aka P. Diddy, aka Diddy, aka PD, aka Love, aka The Diddler, aka Sean Epstein. The defendant engaged in a persistent and persuasive pattern of abuse towards women and other individuals. I mean, it's only one other species, women and men. Like, what other individuals did? Was he committing bestiality? Is the immigrants ain't the only ones we got to worry about our pets? Cause why are y'all putting women and other individuals? Like, it's just women and men. Unless y'all trying to say it was children, but I don't see any children related charges in this indictment so far. Say that, all right? All right. This is a lot, y'all. This is a lot. Let's see. This abuse at time, verbal, emotional, physical, and sexual, as part of his pattern of abuse, Combs manipulated women to participate in highly orchestrated performances of sexual activity with male commercial sex workers. Sex workers. This is what 50 Cent was talking about, you little sex worker. You little sex little worker, little bitch. Yeah. At times, Combs and others acting at his direction made arrangements for women and commercial sex workers to fly to Combs' location. Combs ensured participation from the women by, among other things, obtaining and distributing narcotics to them. Tootsie, here we go. We finna get into the Tootsie. Hey, all right. Controlling their careers, leveraging his financial support, and threatening to cut off the same, and using intimidation and violence, as we seen in the Cassie video. This nigga does not have a problem in slapping your ass. All right. Physical abuse by Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, aka P. Diddy, aka Diddy, aka PD, aka Love, aka The Diddler, aka Sean Epstein. The defendant was recurrent and widely known on numerous occasions from at least in or about 2009 and continuing for years. Combs assaulted women by, among other things, striking, punching, dragging, throwing objects at, and kicking them. Diddy was doing everything except for the kitchen sink. Good Lord. These assaults were at times witnessed by others and including one instance at Los Angeles Hotel in about March 2016, which was captured on video, later publicly reported, where Combs kicked, dragged, and threw a vase at a woman as she was attempting to leave. When a member of the hotel security staff intervened, Combs attempted to bribe the staff member to ensure silence. Hey, man. Hey, for real, right now I need y'all to like, share, subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe, bro. We are going word by word. 14-page indictment. The diddler has been arrested as of last night. If y'all have missed that breaking news stream, go back. It will be the last one posted. Came in last night, 3 minutes after CNN reported it. We are back. Let's get it. Combs' violence was also not limited to these women. It extended to his employees, witnesses to his abuse, and others. So, if you seen that nigga beating a bitch, your ass getting your ass beat too. Fuck wrong with you? Why'd you see it? Huh? All right. Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, aka P. Diddy, aka Diddy, aka PD, aka Love, aka The Diddler, aka Sean Epstein. The defendant used the Combs business, including certain employees, to carry out, facilitate, and cover up his abuse and commercial sex. Those employees include staff, household staff, personal assistants, and high-ranking supervisors, and other close associates acted as Combs' intermediaries. Blah. Hell of a word there. And their conduct was facilitated and assisted by Combs, controlled of the Combs business. Damn. But Diddy on some bullshit. Well, we knew he was on some bullshit, but this nigga is on bullshit. Oh, man, this is crazy. Let's see. Number 6, The Combs Enterprise. This one is headlined The Combs Enterprise, and we are only on page 3 of 14. Let's continue. From at least in or about 2008 through on or about the date of the filing of this indictment, Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, aka P. Diddy, aka Diddy, aka P. Diddy, aka Love, aka The Diddler, aka Sean Epstein, the defendant, and others known and unknown, were members and associates of a criminal organization, the Combs Enterprise, or the Enterprise. Whoa. Now they saying that this shit is a criminal organization, which makes me believe Rico. Well, I mean, duh, they already got racketeering up here. What the fuck? Yeah, Rico. Wow. So they saying Combs Enterprise was the new BMF, not 4PF. So, gonna been lying. All right. It's Combs Enterprise, the new BMF. Shit. Members and associates of the Combs Enterprise engaged in and attempted to engage in, among other activities, sex trafficking, forced labor, interstate transportation for purposes of prostitution, coercion, and incitement to engage in prostitution, narcotic offenses, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice. What the fuck did this nigga set on fire? What did he set on fire? Because they have arson in here a lot. Well, I mean, they have to keep repeating the motherfucking charge, but I can see the bribery when he tried to bribe the hotel employee, obstruction of justice, hopping on their PJ, body, prostitution, Carisha. Let's see. The Combs Enterprise, including its leadership, its members, and its associates, constituted an enterprise as defined by Title 18, United States Code Section 19614. That is a group of individuals associated, in fact, although not a legal entity. The Combs Enterprise consisted of Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, aka P. Diddy, aka Diddy, aka PD, aka Love, aka The Diddler, aka Sean Epstein. The defendant entities within the Combs business, including but not limited to Bad Boy Entertainment, Combs Enterprise, and Combs Global. Individuals employed by and associated with the Combs business and others known and unknown. Dog, did it on bullshit. Y'all do me a favor, like, share, subscribe this motherfucker here. We are going page by page, 14-page indictment. P. Diddy, Puff Daddy. Like, share, subscribe. We getting back into it. The Combs Enterprise constituted an ongoing organization whose members function as a continuing unit for a common purpose of achieving the objectives of the Combs Enterprise. Combs Enterprise was engaged in and its activities affected interstate and foreign commerce. The Combs Enterprise operated in the Southern District of New York and elsewhere. Bro, look, Combs Enterprise is the new BMF. Combs Enterprise is the new BMF. Yeah, but with some Epstein. All right, BMF if Epstein was Meech. That's what Combs Enterprise is. BMF if Epstein was Meech. At all times relevant to his indictment, Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, aka P. Diddy, aka Diddy, aka PD, aka Love, aka The Diddler, aka Sean Epstein, the defendant was the leader of the Sean Combs Enterprise. Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, aka P. Diddy, aka Diddy, aka PD, aka Love, aka The Diddler, aka Sean Epstein, the defendant, and others known and unknown participated in unlawful and other activities related to the conduct of the Combs Enterprises affairs. These individuals included certain Combs business employees, such as the members of Combs security staff, household staff, personal assistants, and high-ranking supervisors, as well as other close associates of Combs, aka Stevie J. Mr. Monday Night is Mr. Give It Up or Else. Y'all remember they were calling goddamn Stevie J Mr. Monday Night or some shit like that? That's Mr. Get Up. Or else. Damn. Here we go. Number 11. The purpose of the Combs Enterprise. Damn. They are really giving an index about this whole operation skeleton. Blueprint here. The purpose of the Combs Enterprise including the following. A. Operating a global business in the media, entertainment, and lifestyle industries, including, among other things, record labels, a recording studio, and an apparel line. an alcoholic spirit business, a marketing agency, television network, and media company. Use of me. Preserving, protecting, promoting, and enhancing the power of reputation and brand of Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, aka P. Diddy, aka Diddy, aka PD, aka Love, aka the Diddler, aka Sean Epstein, the defendant, as a musician, entrepreneur, and figure in the entertainment industry. C. All right. Enriching members and associate of the enterprise, including its leader, Combs, and in particular those who demonstrated loyalty to Combs and willingness to conceal his crimes, aka Stevie J. God damn. They made sure they got Stevie. Oh, you want to ride bikes with the nigga. You still want to keep popping up on screen. All right, gonna make sure your ass come on too. Everybody who showed this nigga any kind of loyalty before and especially after, your ass coming. Mm, mm, mm. Damn. All right. Preserving, protecting, promoting, and enhancing the power of Combs Enterprise, including the power of its leader, Combs, though violent, use of firearms, threats of violence, coercion, and verbal, emotional, physical, and sexual abuse. This nigga was doing everything but praying for your ass if that nigga wanted you to do something he wanted to do. That nigga was doing everything but praying for your ass. You hear me? That nigga, I hope that I never let the millions that are headed to my bank account get to me like this. I'm gonna keep some real ones around me. Y'all knock me out. Fuck it. Knock me the fuck out. I get on some dumb shit like this. This is crazy. Like, share, and subscribe, man. Bringing y'all 14-page indictment, dog. We going back. We are going to know every fucking thread through this indictment, dog. Real shit. We finna be informed over here. You feel me? Like, share, and subscribe. Comment if you really fuck with me. If you a real one, you could drop a comment. You know what I'm saying? If you a real one. But, let's see. Fulfilling the personal desire of Combs, particularly those related to Combs. Sexual gratification, including though the exploitation of women and the best use of commercial sex workers. You little sex worker. You little sex worker. Sex worker. Boy, oh man. 50 is finna have a ball with this shit, boy. Enabling Combs and others, members and associates of Combs Enterprise to engage in unlawful acts of violence, including sexual violence, sex trafficking, forced labor, interstate transportation for purposes of prostitution, coercion, and incitement to engage in prostitution, narcotic distribution, and other crimes, and concealing the commission of such acts. Securing absolute loyalty from members of the Combs Enterprise, including through acts of violence and threats, and protecting the Combs Enterprise and its members and associates, including Combs, from detection and prosecution by law enforcement authorities through acts of intimidation, manipulation, bribery, and threats of retaliation against individuals who witnessed the crimes and committed by the members and associates of the enterprise. Means and methods of the enterprise. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. Among the means and methods by Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, aka P. Diddy, aka Diddy, aka PD, aka Love, aka the Diddler, aka Sean Epstein, the defendant, and other members and associates of the Comb Enterprise conducted and participated in the conduct of the affairs of the Comb Enterprise, including the following. Combs and other members and associates of the Comb Enterprise wielded the power and prestige of Combs' role at the Combs business to intimidate, threaten, and lure female victims into Combs' orbit, often under the pretense of a romantic relationship. Combs then used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sex acts with male commercial sex workers, you little sex worker, that Combs referred to as, among other things, freak offs. Let's get it. Freak offs. Let's get it. Freak offs. Hey, freak offs. There we go. Freak offs were elaborated and produced sex performances that Combs arranged, directed, masturbated during, and often electronically recorded. In arranging these freak-offs, Combs, with the assistance of members and associates of the Comb Enterprise, transported and caused to be transported commercial sex workers, you little sex worker, across state lines and internationally. Freak-offs occurred regularly. Look at that. All of the time. Getting dick sucked. Punching dick in nigga ass. All that shit. Get on the dick. All that. Freak-offs were regularly. Sometimes lasted multiple days and often involved multiple commercial sex workers, you little sex worker. During the freak-offs, Combs distributed a variety of controlled substances to victims. Tootsie! In part to keep the victims obedient and compliant. Sometimes, unbeknownst to the victims, Combs kept videos he filmed of victims engaging in sex acts with commercial sex worker. You little sex worker. Ooh, shit. After freak-offs, Combs and the victims typically received IV fluids to recover from the physical exertion and drug use. Boy, put me on IV, man. That Tootsie then took it up at me. Put it on IV. Tootsie then took it up at me. God damn. Woo! Members and associates of the Comb Enterprise, including high-ranking supervisors, security staff, household staff, personal assistants, and other Comb business employees, facilitated the freak-offs by, among other things, booking hotel rooms for the freak-offs, stocking the hotel rooms in advance with required freak-off supply. The freak-off supplies, the freak-off kit. Where I get my FOK? Where I get my fuck? Ooh, the freak-off kit. Hey, where do I get my fuck? Oh, freak-off supplies, nigga, including controlled substances, baby oil. Oh my God, baby oil, lubricant, extra linen. Oh, and lightning. What? Oh, and lighting. I'm talking about enlightening. Lighting. Yeah, like, okay, lights. Damn, this nigga was really making a movie in that bitch. That nigga brought the extra linen. Baby oil. Ooh, shit. Diddy getting freaky. Bruh, I need an at-home fuck. Freak off kit. The freak off kit. The at-home fuck. FOK. The fuck. The freak off kit. Freak off supplies, man. That is crazy. That nigga brought lighting. Hell you talking about? I need every angle caught. Fuck do you mean? Oh boy, that nigga. Okay. Cleaning the hotel rooms after the freak offs to try to mitigate the room damage, arranging for travel of victims, commercial sex workers, and Combs to and from freak offs. resupplying Combs with the requested supplies, delivering large sums of cash to Combs to pay the commercial sex worker, you little sex worker, and scheduling the delivery of IV fluids in or about March 2024 during searches of Combs' residencies in Miami, Florida, and Los Angeles, California. Law enforcement seized various freak-off supplies, freak-off kits. They got a lot of fox, including narcotics and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. This is a freak-ass nigga. Shit. Wow. This nigga was fucking. Boy, look. Y'all think these little goddamn nasty bitches in Augusta be fucking. This nigga was fucking. This nigga was fucking so much he had the freak off kits. Came with IVs, Tootsie, extra linens. I be goddamn nigga, yeah, get into that. This is what, all right, I see where goddamn, what's the old, Lamar. I see why Lamar give his old outfit. He got it from Diddy. That's part of Lamar's freak off kit. Okay, he give him a little outfit. Yeah. Get you some goddamn Uber fare. If I like you enough, passenger seat princess it back. You feel me? Damn. 1,000 bottles. And that's what shout out my boy Josh. Cause that nigga had sent me a post about this. But nigga, it's just funny reading this shit in official court documents. This is crazy. 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. This nigga is freaking hell. Freak ass nigga, boy. Combs subjected victims to physical, emotional, and verbal abuse to cause the victims to engage in the freak-offs. Combs maintained control over his victims throughout, among other things, physical violence, promises of career opportunity, granting and threatening to withhold financial support, and by other coercive means, including tracking their whereabouts, dictating the victim's appearance, monitoring their medical records, controlling their housing, and supplying them with controlled substance. That nigga kept them on the Tootsie. He created sex bases. That nigga, wow. Damn. Bruh, I know they say a lot of shit to lock niggas up and to make us look bad, but if this is true, lock this nigga up. Whoa. Put this nigga under the jail. Why? Do y'all see this shit? This nigga was tracking. Fuck a iCloud. Fuck a goddamn AirTag. This nigga was the original AirTag, nigga. Whoa. During and separate from freak-offs, Combs, among other things, hit, kick, threw objects at, and dragged victims at times by their hair. These assaults often resulted in injuries that took 2 days or weeks to heal. Combs also threatened victims' careers and livelihoods, including if they resisted participating in the freak-offs. Victims believed they could not refuse Combs' demand without risking their financial or job security or without repercussions in the form of physical or emotional abuse. Combs also used the sensitive, embarrassing, and incriminating recordings that he made during the freak-offs as collateral to ensure the continued obedience and silence of these victims. Members and associates of the Combs enterprise, including Combs' security personnel, at times carried firearms. On more than one occasion, Combs himself carried or brandished firearms to intimidate and threaten others, including victims of and witnesses to his abuse. In or about March 2024, during search of the residents in Miami, Florida, and LA, California, law enforcement seized firearms and ammunition, including 3 AR-15s with defaced serial number. Oh, this nigga, what the fuck is you doing? Diddy, what? This nigga stupid as hell now. It's one thing to be old freak ass nigga, right? It's one thing to be a freak ass nigga, but what the fuck is you gonna scratch serial numbers off of any gun for, nigga? You really think you that much? Wow. This nigga really took the serial numbers off of AR-15. 3 of them. How do you take? Why? I mean, I know you trying to do your dirt, but nigga, you're a billionaire, fool. Huh? And why would you have it at your property? Like, even if you was doing dirt, like, why not have it buried somewhere? Like, or something. Like, this is why your nigga ass got caught up. As well as a drum magazine. Damn. So 3 ARs, 3 drums, and all on got the serial number scratched off. Damn, nigga. Members and associates of Comb Enterprise enabled Combs control over victims by following his directions regarding financial payments to the victims, advancing or suppressing the victim's career opportunities, and acquiring the controlled substance Tootsie Combs used to keep these victims compliant. Members of the associates of the Comb Enterprise at time witnessed Combs' violence towards the victims or the victim's injuries caused by Combs without intervening. Yeah, this is that damn bodyguard that keep doing all these damn interviews and all that. This is who they talking about, nigga. Y'all watch this shit without intervening. Instead, members of the and associates of Comb Enterprise help conceal the violence and abuse by, among other things, assisting Combs in monitoring and preventing victims from leaving locations such as hotels or Combs' residence. These associations included instances in which victims were required to remain in hiding, sometimes for several days at a time, to recover from injuries Combs inflicted without being publicly observed. Members and associates of the Combs Enterprise also assisted Combs in locating and contacting victims who attempted to flee his abuse. This nigga would track you down. This nigga was the original AirTag. Original AirTag. So we got AirTag Epstein. That's what I'm gonna call this nigga. AirTag Epstein. Fuck you mean? Cause this nigga try to run if you want. Hell you talking about, bitch? I know all your business. I know all your spots. Huh? Fuck you mean? When employees witnessed to his abuse or others threatened Combs' authority or reputation, Combs and members and associates of the enterprise engaged in acts of violence, threats of financial and reputational harm. Please forgive me. Bruh. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. And verbal abuse. These acts of violence include kidnapping and arson. So this nigga was I keep forgetting. I'm like, where the fuck did he do the fire? He blew up Kid Cudi car. I keep forgetting. Damn, this nigga was on some bullshit. In addition, on multiple occasions, Combs threw both objects and people, as well as hit, dragged, choked, and shoved others. Whoa. They said that nigga threw some folks. Get your motherfucking ass. Goddamn ass out of here. I am weak. When Combs' authority or reputation was threatened by the possibility of negative publicity or legal or law enforcement action against him, including in or about late 2023. Following public allegations of Combs' crime, Combs and members of the Associate of the Enterprise pressured witnesses and victims, including throughout attempted bribery, to stay silent and not report what they have experienced or knew to law enforcement. On phone calls, Combs and others, members and associates of the Enterprise, among other things, provided these victims and witnesses with false narrative of events and efforts to conceal Combs' crime. Combs caused these calls to be recorded on at least 2 occasions. Jesus. The racketeering conspiracy. Oh shit. From at least in or about 2008 throughout or about the date of the filing of this indictment. In the Southern District of New York and elsewhere, Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, aka P. Diddy, aka Diddy, aka PD, aka Love, aka The Diddler, aka Sean Epstein, aka AirTag Epstein, the defendant, and others known and unknown, being persons employed by and associated with the Combs Enterprise, described in paragraphs 6 through 12 of this indictment, and enterprise engaged in and the activities of which affected interstate and foreign commerce, knowingly combined, conspired, confederated, and agreed together with each other to violate the racketeering laws of the United States, to wit, Title 18, United States Code, Section 1962C. That is, to conduct and participate directly and indirectly in the conduct of the affairs of the Combs Enterprise through a pattern of racketeering activity, as that term is defined in Title 18, United States Code, Sections 19611 and 19615, consisting of multiple acts involving kidnapping, chargeable under the following provisions of state law: California Penal Code 207, kidnapping; California Penal Code 21A 664, attempt; California Penal Code 31, aiding and abetting; and California Penal Code 182, conspiracy. Multiple acts involving arson, chargeable under the following provisions of state law: California Penal Code 451, arson; California Penal Code 21A 664, attempt; California Penal Code 31, aiding and abetting; and California Penal Code 182, conspiracy. Damn! Multiple acts involving bribery, chargeable under the following provisions of state law: California Penal Code 137A, bribery of a witness; California Penal Code 21A 664, attempt; California Penal Code 31, aiding and abetting; and California Penal Code 182 of conspiracy. Man, y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe this shit. We getting into the nitty gritty, into the nuts and the guts of this motherfucker. Yeah. Multiple acts indictable under Title 18 United States Code Section 1512 relating to tampering with a witness, victim, or an informant. Multiple acts indictable under Title 18 United States Code Sections 1589 and 2 relating to forced labor. Multiple acts indictable under Title 18 United States Code Section 1591 and 2 relating to sex trafficking. Multiple states indictable under Title 18 under United States Code Section 2421, 2422, and 2 relating to the transportation and inducement to travel for purposes of prostitution and other illegal sexual activity, and multiple offenses involving the possession with intent to distribute or distribution of narcotics and controlled substances, including cocaine, oxycodone, alprazolam, 3, 4, methamphetamine. Yep. 4, bromo. Yeah. Gamma hydroxide. We learned what that was last night from the Pee Wee Longway raid. Again, if y'all ain't catch that live last night, they call this GHC, I think. I think it's called GHC. Gamma hydroxide burate acid. And ketamine. Damn. In violation of Title 21 United States Code Sections 84A1, B1, C, B1E, B2, and 846, distribution and possession with intent to distribute and conspiracy to do the same. In Title 18 United States Code Section 2, aiding and abetting and willfully causing. Damn! Boy, they got some shit for your ass, boy. Man, wait a minute. These folk got some shit for your ass. I have never heard of a lot of these goddamn charges. Damn. So they can get you for actually having and distributing drugs with intent, and also hit you with the conspiracy of the same thing? Well, it's no longer a conspiracy if they can prove whatever. They do what the fuck they want to do with your monk ass. It was part of a It was part of the conspiracy that Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, aka P Diddy, aka Diddy, aka PD, aka Love, aka The Diddler, aka Sean Epstein, aka Air Tag Epstein. The defendant agreed that a conspirator would commit at least 2 acts of racketeering activity in the conduct of the affairs of the Comb enterprise. Notice of special sentencing factor. From at least in or about 2009 up to including in or about 2018 in the Southern District of New York and elsewhere as a part of his agreement to conduct and participate in the conduct of the affairs of the Comb enterprise. Though a pattern of racketeering activity, Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, aka P Diddy, aka Diddy, aka PD, aka Love, aka The Diddler, aka Sean Epstein, aka Air Tag Epstein, the defendant agreed to in and affecting interstate and foreign commerce, knowingly recruit, entice, harbor, transport, provide, obtain, advertise, maintain, patronize, and solicit by any means a person knowing and in reckless disarray of the fact that means of force, threats of force, fraud, and coercion as described in Title 18 United States Code Section 1591E2 and any combination of such means would be used to cause the person to engage in the commercial sex act in violation of Title 18 United States Code Section 1591A1 and B1. Whoo, shit. Title 18 United States Code Section 1962D. Count 2 of sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion. Victim 1, the grand jury further charges. From at least in or about 2009 up to and including in or about 2018 in the Southern District of New York and elsewhere. Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, aka P. Diddy, aka Diddy, aka PD, aka Love, aka Sean Epstein, aka AirTag Epstein, the defendants in and affecting interstate and foreign commerce, knowingly recruited, enticed, harbored, transported, provided, obtained, advertised, maintained, patronized, and solicited by any means a person knowing and in reckless disregard of the fact of that means of force, threats of force, fraud, and coercion as described in Title 18, United States Code Section 1591E2, and any combination of such means would be used to cause the person to engage in the commercial sex act and attempted, aided, and abetting, and willfully cause the same. To do with Combs recruited, enticed, harbored, transported, and maintained a person, victim 1, and attempted, aided, abetted, and willfully caused, victim 1, to engage in commercial sex act knowing and in reckless disregard of the fact that victim 1 was engaging in commercial sex as a result of force, fraud, and coercion. Good look, boy, they is killing Diddy. Jesus. Count 3, transportation to engage in prostitution. The grand jury further charges from at least in or about 2009 up to and including in or about 2024, Carisha, in the Southern District of New York and elsewhere. Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, aka P. Diddy, aka Diddy, aka PD, aka Love, aka The Diddler, aka Sean Epstein, aka AirTag Epstein. The defendant knowingly transported an individual in interstate and foreign commerce with the intent that the individual engaged in prostitution and attempted, aided, and abetting, and willfully caused the same to do with Combs transported, aided, and abetted, and willfully caused the transportation of the female victims and commercial sex worker in the interstate and foreign commerce on multiple occasions with the intent that they engage in prostitution. Title 18, United States Code Section 2421A and 2. Forfeiture allegations. As a result of committing the offense alleged in the court one of the indictment, Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, aka P. Diddy, aka Diddy, aka PD, aka Love, aka The Diddler, aka Sean Epstein, aka AirTag Epstein, the defendant, shall forfeit the United States pursuant to Title 18 United States Code Section 1963 any and all intersex and defendant acquired to maintain in violation of Title 18 United States Code Section 1962 any and all intersex and security of claims against and property or contractual rights of any kind according a source of influence over the enterprise named and described heroin which the defendant established, operated, controlled, conducted, and participated in the conduct of in violation of Title 18 United States Code Section 1962 and any and all property constituting and derived from proceeds obtained directly and indirectly said offense, including but not limited to a sum of money in the United States currency representing the amount of proceeds traceable to the commission of said offense. These motherfuckers got a mouthful for your ass. You hear me? Shit! Woo! As a result of committing the offense alleged in count 2 of the indictment, Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, aka P. Diddy, aka Diddy, aka PD, aka Love, aka The Diddler, aka Sean Epstein, aka AirTag Epstein, the defendant, shall forfeit to the United States pursuant to Title 18 United States Code Section 1594 any and all property, real and personal, involved in, used, or intended to be used to commit or facilitate the commission of said offense, and any and all property traceable to such property, any and all property, real and personal, constituting or derived from the proceeds obtained directly or indirectly as a result of said offense, including but not limited to a sum of money in the United States currency representing the amount of property involved in said offense and proceeds traceable to the commission of said offense. As a result of committing the offense alleged in the court, and as a result of committing the offense and alleged in count 3 of this indictment, Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, aka P. Diddy, aka Diddy, aka PD, aka Love, aka The Diddler, aka Sean Epstein, aka AirTag Epstein, the defendant, shall forfeit to the United States pursuant to Title Title 18, United States Code Section 2428, any and all property, real and personal, constituting or derived from the proceeds obtained directly or indirectly as a result of said offense, and any and all property, real or personal, that was used to intend to be used to commit or facilitate the commission of said offense, and Title 18, United States Code Section 981A1C, and Title 28, United States Code Section 2461, any and all property, real and personal, that constitutes or is derived from the proceeds traceable to the commission of said offense, including but not limited to a sum of money in the United States currency representing the amount of proceeds traceable to the commission of said offense. Substitute assets and provisions. If any of the above described forfeitable property as a result of any act or omission of the defendant cannot be located upon the exercise of due diligence, has been transferred or sold to or deposited with a third person, has been placed beyond the jurisdiction of the court, has been substantially diminished in value, or has been commingled with the property which cannot be subdivided without difficulty. It is the intent of the United States, pursuant Title 18 United States Code Section 1963M, Title 21 United States Code Section 853P, and Title 28 United States Code Section 2461C, to seek forfeiture of any other property of the defendant up to the value of the above forfeitable property. Dog. This was signed by Damon Williams, the United States Attorney. Holy shit. Mouthful. 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 Diddy, your ass is in trouble, brother. Your ass is in trouble. Let's tune back in to the Rich Homie Quan funeral.
Have grown up in this city, loving the music, loving the people, loving the contributions of those who, through their creative arts, have given back so much. And that's exactly what Quan did with his, what appears to be a brief life, but is actually a life full of substance. You know, the Honorable Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., on one of his last speeches in Memphis, talked about longevity. And he spoke about how he would have liked, like anyone, to have lived a long life. But it was more important to have an impactful life, to have a life that touched so many, that was a guiding post for those who would come behind. And Rich Homie Quan did exactly that. Through the music, through his legacy, through all that he touched. And we have
Answer
a
this,
proclamation,
y'all.
which is the highest honor that the city can present to any man, woman, person, place, or thing. And I will not read it in its entirety, but I will read it in pertinent part. In memory of Atlanta's own DeQuantes Lamar, a.k.a. Rich Homie Quan, whereas Rich Homie Quan, known professionally around the world as, or as simply as Quan to his friends and family, called him. He was born on October the 4th, 1989 in Atlanta, Georgia, the eldest of 3 children, and he cultivated an interest in reading, literature, and creative thinking in school. Quan hoped that his dreams of being a professional baseball player, playing center field and leadoff, would lead to a career in that industry at McNair High School. But although his baseball career did not pan out, thank God, Quan turned out to be an indelible talent in storytelling and rapping. And at just 23 years old, Rich Homie Quan took the music industry by storm by recording a 2008 smash, Stay Down. And whereas he turned his platinum effort, Flex, evaluating the top 30 and the Hot 100, gracing Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's Ultimate Ball Out playlist on Apple Music. In 2018, his full-length debut, Rich in Spirit, topped the top 20 on the R&B and hip-hop charts, whereas Rich Homie Quan's career advanced Atlanta's tradition of innovation. He constantly sharpened his signature style, marked by the killer bars and magnetic melodies that were infused into his soul and to his music. He picked up multiple gold and platinum records along the way, tallied billions of streams, and proudly represented his hometown. Now, therefore, we, the members of the Atlanta City Council, on behalf of the citizens of the city of Atlanta, do hereby proclaim this day as Rich Homie Quan Memorial Day in our fair city. In witness thereof, we have set our hand and have caused the seal of the city of Atlanta to be hereunto affixed. Congratulations and condolences to the family. God bless you.
Good afternoon. First, giving honor to God, who is the head of my life and the head of this house, Bishop Dollar. My name is Kobe. I am the mayor of this city where we sit today, the blackest city in the United States of America. South Fulton, Georgia. And I am joined today by my brother, founding Old Nat Council member, Dr. Mark Baker, and current Old Nat Council member, Linda B. Pritchett. Before she reads this proclamation, I must say, we know why we're here today. Quan was radically honest about his struggles. And I see other artists here in the audience who've been radically honest and have revealed to us that too many of our young black men are first introduced to prescription drugs, not on the streets of our cities, but in the walls of our schools, where too many educators think that the best way to deal with energetic black boys is to drug them and put them in special ed classes. And so I want to say to everyone under the sound of my voice who has been given the honor and sacred privilege of raising black men, if you have been presented with an IEP for your black king, before you sign that document, get a second opinion from a black psychologist or a charter school that specializes in educating black boys. And if you can't find someone, call one of us. Because our young black men deserve to grow and evolve naturally into their best selves. And with that, I give you Councilwoman Pritchett.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Councilwoman Linda Becker Pritchett, and I give my sincere condolences and my love to the parents, to the grandparents, to the sons, the daughter, friends and family, and everyone who's here today. As a council member, one of the most important things to us is recognition, is the consensus of a community, is the admiration of the people that you want to serve the most. But I will say today that Rich Homie Quan had the admiration of his people. I grew up in the music industry, and it's one thing to make good music, but it's another thing to be well respected and to have a whole community and have a whole movement of people behind you that love the artist and the music. And with that being said, I will read the proclamation from the city of South Fulton. In part, whereas born DeQuantes Lamar on October 4th, 1989, Quan, his close friends and family know him, carried out an Atlanta's tradition of innovation. Quan's catalog expanded with gold certified walkthrough, as well as collaborations including Little Dicky's double platinum, Save Dat Money, featuring Fetty Wap and Rich Homie Quan, Yo Gotti's platinum certified I Know, featuring Rich Homie Quan, and gold certified Ride Out with Kid Ink, Tigga, Wale, and YG for the Furious 7 original motion picture soundtrack. Quan also turned up with the double platinum Flex. Ooh, 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 ooh. I am a fan of Rich Homie Quan, and I always wanted to meet him. I really did. Vaulting into the top 30 of Hit 100 and even gracing Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's Ultimate Ball Out playlist on Apple Music. Quan signed with Think It's a Game Records and released the classic mixtape, Still Going In, now celebrating more than 10 years of chart-topping and streaming success. A year later, he re-upped with the project, Still Going In Reloaded. It yielded its first gold-certified smash. You know you feel some type of way. Cracking the top 50 of Billboard's 100. Meanwhile, Rolling Stone hailed it among the best mixtapes of 2013. Whereas Revolt Summit, one of the nation's leading immerse experiences, featured Quan at the summit's closing performance, which changed his career trajectory, causing brands to take notice. As an amazing father of 5, Netflix presented Quan with their Strong Black Dad Award during their Strong Black Lead series and created a special, yes, an applause for that. And created a special Netflix family summer VIP experience during an Atlanta Braves game for Quan and his family to exclusively enjoy. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the mayor and council of the city of South Fulton, Georgia, celebrate, recognize, and honor the outstanding life achievements of Rich Homie Quan and extend condolences to his family and friends around the world who Quan has profoundly touched through his music and style. And on behalf of over 108,000 residents that call the city of South Fulton home, we hereby proclaim today, Tuesday, September 17th, 2024, as DeQuantis Lamar Appreciation Day, and may his legacy forever live on through his family and friends and the great memory he leaves us, rich in spirit.
I'm sorry. I'm going to take my seat and be really, really quick, but I just want to share something that's a little bit more
Keep Rich on me,
intimate.
baby.
We know his accolades. Again, I'm Dr. Mark Baker, Councilman Emeritus of the City of South Fulton, District 7. And when we founded the City of South Fulton, it was approximately 3 months into it when the school year started. Our founding day was May 1st, and in August of that same year, as a former employee of Fulton County Schools, we lost 4 students at the beginning of the school year in that August in a tragic car accident. Only 1 survivor. There were 5 in the car. Rich Homie Quan heard about it as he was riding past the service. And I'll never forget, he walked in, he was escorted in, he was brief. He said very few words, and he paid for the services of those 4 students. And I think that should just be noted here while we talk about his accolades as a recording artist, but we also speak to the heart of what actually exuded from your family. He will truly be missed in the city of South Fulton, the city of Atlanta, and the broader collective. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Chaplain Smith, and this is Chaplain Poole, and we're here to represent Sheriff Levon Allen, who's present with us today. We honor Pastor Dollar, Reverend Franklin, Reverend Jackson, Chief Chaplain Davis, and all clergy present. We honor Sheriff Allen, Chief Arnett, and members of the Clayton County Sheriff's Office, but most importantly, we honor the Lamar family. Chaplain Poole is going to read a letter from Sheriff Levon Allen.
It reads, to the family of Mr. DeQuantis D. Lamar, Rich Homie Quan, please accept my deepest sympathy on the loss of Mr. DeQuantis D. Lamar, Rich Homie Quan. I pray your loved one's soul is resting in peace and that God Almighty will grant.
Old niggas be goddamn pronouncing the fuck out of your name, man. It Rich Homie Kawan.
Recipient of that great promise. Again, please accept my sincerest condolences during this time of mourning. May God's embrace and the love of family and friends comfort and give you peace in the days ahead. The Bible says, precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints. For whether we live, therefore, or die, we are the Lord's. Psalms 116 and 15, Romans chapter 14 and verse 8. With sincere sympathy, Sheriff Levon Allen Jr., Clayton County Sheriff.
All right, man. Hey, man, I appreciate everybody tuning in for the 14-page indictment that fell on Diddy. We went through every indictment, every word, every line. It's a lot of heavy shit in there. It's a lot of sick shit in there. Bruh. Hey, if y'all want to finish watching this service with Rich Homie Quan, get on over to that channel, 11 Alive. They got it streaming live right now. We going on 2 hours. I'm gonna come back a little bit later, get some more time in with y'all. I do got to go ahead and get some editing done. Got a few business moves to make, but we will be back. I appreciate for everybody tuning in to Rented to the